Scream if you must, but you'll never be going home!
Hello everybody, this is Halloween Haunch here, and welcome back to another Graveyard Review. This Graveyard Review is going to be on the Techie Toys, or Techie Design actually, the new name is Techie Design, LED Scary Jumping Tabletop Spider. So, this thing was sold at Home Depot last year for $30, I believe. I'm pretty much sure it was like $29.99. And it's a pretty cool item. When I first saw this thing in March, kind of know people were finding these. I really wanted one because I honestly like the jumping spiders. I personally do want the original tabletop one, and this is just a really cool one. This is basically a tabletop version of the Attack Spider. If you remember the one that kind of pops out, and that was at Spirit, and that's at Party City this year. There's actually, there's actually a small version of that, but instead of popping out, it jumps just like a jumping spider or a tabletop jumping spider. So it's pretty cool. I was considering not reviewing this because this is like an old item. I got this last year. I got this last year in November for like $4 because they're originally $30 and they were going on sale like at the end of October for like $20, and I still don't have. I didn't have enough money then just to buy this. I had to buy other haunt stuff, so I hugged this, and then later in the season, not season, but later in November, I actually found it still, and it was $40, so I bought it. It's a really cool item. I was considering not reviewing it because it was just an old item. I don't think any store this year have it, so it's kind of unfortunate that this thing is already discontinued. But anyways, I saw the original box with the zip ties. It's not in the zip ties anymore, but I saw the original box. It says Home Accents 12-inch LED Scary Jumping Spider. Very cool. Basically, it's tabletop also. It doesn't say tabletop, but it's a scary jumping tabletop spider. Or people like to call it the mini attack spider. The thing looks pretty cool. Looks like a jumping spider with the mixed little attack spider look. It's just black and got fur. Has two little green eyes. I think they're green, right? Or they're green. I don't know why. I kind of forgot his little legs. Also, just a very cool item, and I like it a lot. It's actually made just like a jumping spider. If you did not know, this thing is basically designed like a regular jumping spider. It's basically the same mechanism, just a little bit smaller. If you want this thing to last you a long time, I made a video about this on the life size one. That when it's in the up position, when it's actually popped out, you should turn it off and you should take the springs out, and then this thing will fall back so that when the springs are up, it won't get worn out. The springs won't wear out. It'll last for a very long time. There's a on, off, and try me, and then at the bottom there's a foot and the foot key. And then you can actually, take that foot key off if you want. I know Techie sells, their props come with little foot keys that you can remove it. So if you already have a Techie prop, you can probably remove this with the little key on it. Just a little Velcro right here. As I said before, that's actually a pretty cool item, and it's made the exact same way as a jumping spider, which is very interesting. So we don't really see much of props that are smaller, like have the same mechanism as a life-size thing or like a bigger thing, because I know the jumping spider is pretty big, so that's pretty interesting. The spider webbing, or like little cloth, is the same as attack spiders. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be using this on Halloween night because it's such a small item. I'm kind of worried I don't want it to get stolen, and I don't really have a place for tabletops this year. I'm kind of just putting a few tabletops in little areas, that like the skeleton spider and stuff. I might put this somewhere where people can see it and still enjoy it, or I might just keep this next to me on Halloween. I don't know, but this is a pretty cool item. Enough of that said, let's actually test out the activation of the spider. Of course, it's basically just a jumping spider, and the attack spider's audio, of course. The audio is actually a bit shortened than the original attack spider, so I'll play the audio again, and I'll show you a better look at it, because I didn't really see it jump that well in this demo, but here's another activation of it. I don't know why I thought they were green eyes. They're more reddish, orangish eyes. So yeah, it's a pretty cool item. Overall, very happy to have this little dude. I still would like the original version of the Tabletop Jumping Spider, but this one's still very cool. Complaints are the fact that it's $30. I mean, like, it's a cool item, and I know it has a jumping spider mechanism. But that's honestly a lot for this thing. Like, this thing could be easily $20. I think this thing should actually be $20. That's a lot for $30, honestly. If it was $20, I probably would have actually purchased this item sooner. But since it was expensive, I kind of waited until I could get it for even cheaper. So, yeah, overall, this thing's very cool. If the price was $20, I could get this thing a 10 out of 10. But since the price is a little, iffy, and the whole item itself is pretty cool, there are just other minor complaints I have also. But overall, I think I might give this thing a 9 out of 10. It's pretty cool. If you want one yourself, I don't know where they sell them anymore because, of course, Home Depot stopped selling it. So you might have to find one on like HomeDepot.com if they still have it, or eBay. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and make sure to subscribe.
Let's light 'em up!